Well, hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. It's the Intuitive Empress Inner Circle. I'm Empress Light, coming to you with your money, business, career, and financial reading. Sagittarius, for those who have subscribed to my channel already, thank you for your subscription. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button below this video so you can keep up to date with what I'm doing here on the Inner Circle. If you are new to my channel, know that we ring the money manifestation bell. I ring this bell anytime I get a major arcana bonus card or a pentacle card. You will hear this ring, and what your assignment is to place in those comments, I am rich in 2026. All right, Sagittarius? With that, I'm going to get started with an angel number for you. All right, Sagittarius? So let's get started. And boom, we got one fresh and straight out of the deck for you, Sagittarius. And you have angel number 321, letting go. I'm going to read it and show it back to you. Okay, Sagittarius? It says, surrender and let go of control. Release resistance and trust in the flow of life, knowing that everything unfolds in divine timing for your highest good. So your angelic guides would like for you to let go either some past hurts, some past fears, past things you've been thinking about, maybe dwelling on, going into as far as what happened, things in the past. Could have been a financial relapse or a financial setback, all right, things that happened, all right. You don't want things to prohibit you from moving forward, especially when it comes to manifesting money, all right, Sagittarius. So you want to make sure that things are coming into new and coming into terms for you. And I know it's easier said than done, letting go. If you guys would like to book a session with me to learn how to release energetic blockages, all right, that information is below in the description of this video, how to book any type of session and how to contact me. So Sagittarius, if you're having trouble with releasing energy from you, you definitely want to contact me so I can help you through that process. However, some of you who are, walking the spiritual path, who are, it's a spiritual cleanse. Okay. Some of you need a spiritual cleanse. Some of you need a chakra cleanse is what I'm getting here. A spiritual cleanse is what you need. Maybe take a ocean salt bath. All right. With some purity candles. All right. And just put it out there and release. Some of you need to do a burning bowl ceremony as well. All right. So again, contact me if you would like, to release these energetic blockages or these energies that keep coming up. All right. Angel number 321. Let's get into some tarot for you. All right, my dear Sagittarius. Let's go here. All right. Tell us about the money for this week. The money financial reading for Sagittarius. We have a 5 of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. All right, let's keep going. For the money for Sagittarius this week, we have an Ace of Swords. Okay, Sagittarius. Keep going. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Let's keep going. All right. Sagittarius, we have a 5 of Swords, more Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Okay, what's going on with the money for Sagittarius? We have a 2 of Swords, more air energy, more Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. You've been thinking about a lot. There's a lot on your mind. All right, let's get into some more because you are in deep thought concerning your finances and your money. Okay, let's keep going here. The money for Sagittarius, Spirit. Okay, here's your energy. We have a 2 of Wands. Okay. Yep, 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands. Look for angel number 222 as well as 2222. You have a 2 of Swords here and a 2 of Wands. This is Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo energy. This is your energy. Okay, coming out now. All right, let's see. Okay, we have a Tower card coming in here. Okay, going to get into that in a second and more than likely pull a clarifier for that. All right, let's keep going. Sagittarius, money. Sagittarius, money. Chariot, your energy as well. Fire, moving forward in something. Chariot and the Tower, okay. All right, so right now this week, all right, and at the bottom of my deck, I have a Queen of Cups. I'm going to leave it right here, okay. So right now, Sagittarius, what I see, as I said earlier, when we were talking about letting go, your angelic guides, there definitely was a financial mishap that happened, all right. may not have been recently, but definitely within the past several months. It's just been some instability with the finance. Take what resonates, okay? Now I'm going to ask that you keep these comments clean and classy, all right? If you do not, you will be blocked, all right? I say that to say, Sagittarius, okay, to you. Therefore, during that season that happened that kind of changed some things in the dynamics of your finance, now you're starting to plan to move ahead. Now with this Two of Swords right here, as well as this Two of Wands, okay? Remember I said look for angel numbers. You have 2 tarot cards with 2. 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands. What this is telling me is you're kind of at a place where you are trying to figure out, should you move forward with this plan that you're having, this plan of action as far as your money, your finances, okay? And you're definitely doing it. You're looking more towards, as far as the future, this idea, okay? This new idea that you have in regards to making more money, okay? As well as a new opportunity that has been brought to you, all right, or communicated to you, Sagittarius. Take what resonates. There will be an opportunity coming to you as well, all right? If you've been putting out resumes, Sagittarius, if you've been seeking or inquiring financial advice or how to strengthen your career or how to advance your career, that communication is coming through. So perhaps you're definitely waiting on that communication to come through so you can move forward, because it was a little, you felt like it was a shoot in the dark at one point, Sagittarius. Take what resonates. However, you, Sagittarius, are now planning to move ahead with this idea, with this job, with this new platform that has been presented to you. I say platform because I do feel some of you have either a YouTube like myself, or you have content. You could be a content creator. You could do things in the film industry. You could do things, surrounding either acting or drama or the arts, Sagittarius, okay, as well as you could be teaching. I hear also teacher, tutelage, mentoring, okay, doing things. Some of you could definitely be moving ahead and being a mentor, or moving ahead with training people in a skill, okay? But you're definitely moving ahead and you're making plans. And again, you're going to get some clarity as well. That's this Ace of Swords. You're going to get some clarity, okay? Because there was some undecisiveness when it came to, our career choice or path, money choice or path. But you're moving forward. You got the Chariot card as well as the Tower card, okay? And what this symbolizes is that there was definitely something that took place that caused a shift financially, okay? And I'm going to get into the Five of Swords. You got 2 5s as well, 5 cards. So look for angel numbers 555 and 5555, okay? Or just 55. Look for those angel numbers as well. 222, 2222, 55, 55, as well as 55, okay? Or 555 or 222. Look for these angel numbers, Sagittarius, okay? But there definitely was a change, but you're moving away from that, okay? This Chariot card, as well as the Two of Wands, you're planning ahead, and you're moving ahead, and you're moving on. There's a financial change that's coming in, okay? Now, Queen of Cups energy. She was at the bottom of my deck. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You guys could be a Scorpio, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Scorpio, all right? Again, take what resonates. I'm also feeling some Capricorn. You could be a Capricorn, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Okay, but with her, you've been in reflection mode. You've been looking back. All right? You've been looking back. You've been looking at it's so much right now that's going on, because it's a lot of Swords energy. 5 of Swords, Ace of Swords. All right? A lot of Swords energy. That's air energy, in your head, communication. Okay? You have a 5 of Swords, an Ace of Swords, which is communication ideas. 2 of Swords, indecisiveness. Okay? 5 of Swords, internal conflict or a conflict in regards to, something that you're doing, solution. Okay? All right? So definitely. All right? And then we got the 2 of Wands with the Chariot card. Okay? So definitely there was something that happened. All right. But you're moving away from it and it's going to be all good, Sagittarius. Things are changing. And that's what the Tower card is here for. All right. Things are changing. Things are moving along and it's going to be a swift change as well. Things are changing. And then boom, here comes the Chariot as well as the Two of Wands. All right. Two of Wands are you planning. You're making plans. All right. You're going to get that clarity this week in regards to the career choice, Sagittarius. You're going to get that clarity in regards to that entrepreneur partnership or your entrepreneurial business. Okay, some of you have probably invented like a hair oil, face creams. Okay, some of you maybe do makeup. You know, some of you could be in the fashion industry. I said arts earlier. Some of you could design things. Some of you could be graphic designers. Okay, I'm also saying, you know, some of you could do work with computers, AI, IT type. I'm seeing all of that. And you're moving ahead with that. Okay, something that you kind of was contemplating for a while, going back and forth. Okay, but then as far as the, you know, there was a financial setback, but now you're getting out of that. You're moving away from that. You're going into the new. Okay, that's definitely what I see coming into play for you, my dear Sagittarius. Because coming out, you know, Spirit wants you to let this go. All right, you see this Five of Cups here, Sagittarius, looking at the losses, looking at what's in front of him instead of looking at the two cups standing behind him, and then having just some internal conflict. All right, should I stay on this job or should I leave this job? You know, should I stay in this relationship or should I leave this relationship? Okay, that's what I'm picking up as well. Okay, my readings are dimensional, so whatever I channel in is what I'm going to give to you. All right, should I move forward from away or get from around this? It's not serving me. Kind of was in back and forth to try to make this decision on it. Okay, but boom, here comes the clarity this week. Here comes the information. Here comes the opportunity, and here comes the information for you, Sagittarius. Okay, and this is why Spirit wants you to let go. All right, to let go, like I said, do an energetic cleansing, do a spiritual salt bath. Some of you need to do a chakra cleansing to help release these things. All right, the setback, you need to release that out of your energy. Okay, because it's time for you to move forward with your plans for more money. Okay, let's get a little bit. All right, yeah, you got the Chariot card. Yeah, definitely. Change. All right, letting go and moving forward. Going to what serves you, doing what you like to do. Do the money for Sagittarius. Do one more for the money, Sagittarius. All right, boom. Yeah, you've come to a realization about this whole situation, this job, this business, things that you're doing. You've come to a realization. You've come to a moment. I'm telling you, and as soon as you get it, that this week you're going to get that clarity. You've been making plans to move forward. You're definitely moving forward with this Chariot card. And you have the encouragement, you have the ambition, you have the goals. Chariot also could mean travel. Some of you could be traveling with this job or traveling for a new job. Some of you could be moving to another destination. Some of you could also be getting a new vehicle or a new vehicle to work with. Okay. But definitely the Chariot is movement because you're definitely moving forward because that change occurred. Okay. And that change is occurring right now. Okay. And but you realize you've come to that realization. That's that Ace of Swords, the idea, the communication, okay, the clarity, this Judgment right here, the clarity, the understanding, the awakening, okay? That's definitely what you've been doing. You got it here. Judgment, anytime the Judgment and Tower card comes on, that's an internal. And with the Five of Swords here, also internal. So there were some things going on in your head in regards to just really trying to think this out and plan this through. Because you've been planning to walk away from it and go towards the new, your future. And that's exactly what you're doing. You've been very reflective. That's that Queen of Cups energy. Now, the cards do not have genders. It's the energy with the cards. Okay, everybody? Because look what's at the bottom of my deck. Boom. You have a Nine of Cups. And there's our bell right there. You have a Nine of Cups. That wish fulfillment coming in. That love and light. That energy, Sagittarius. That you doing what you say and saying what you do. All right. The job's calling you saying they want you to be a part. Okay. You've moved away from just the mishaps. You've moved away from things that just didn't cut out with your money. You moved away from things that your investment, your time, your energy, it just wasn't paying out. You weren't getting a return on investment, but now you are. Now you are walking into manifestation, Sagittarius, once you get, okay, this clarity. Once you get this clarity, Sagittarius, okay, this awakening occurs, all right, the money's going to start to flow. The wish fulfillment's going to come in. That dream job you always wanted that you've applied for, you're going to get a yes, okay? That money is a yes, all right? That business loan is a yes, okay? Moving forward, I'm also hearing some of you may have to get a new license, okay? Take what resonates. Some of you may have to renew your license or get a new licensing in order to take your business to the next level, Sagittarius, okay? So do that, what Spirit has said, and what Spirit is guiding you to do, and trust your intuition, my dear Sagittarius. So I'm going to stop right here. All right, Sagittarius, I appreciate you for allowing me to read for you on this day of Saturday, June 20th. All right, this is a business, financial, career reading for you. If you would like for me to elaborate more on this reading, Sagittarius, you can contact me at empresslight888@gmail.com. All that information is in the description of this video. If you would like to order your money manifestation box, comes with the money manifestation pouch and the prosperity protection mist. Sagittarius, I encourage you to do so, especially once you do your energetic cleansing, okay? You want to channel in the energy of currency, all right? The energy of money, which is currency. It causes movement, all right, my dear Sagittarius? So thank you again. I love you guys. Like and share this video. All right. And I'll talk to you soon, my dear Sagittarius. Bye-bye.